Okay, so I will be teaching you how to solve the gear ball, or sometimes referred to as the gear sphere. So before I start, I just want to say that the color scheme on this is slightly different than most other like cubes, because just the maker of it decided that it might look, I don't know, cooler. So it doesn't really matter, but yellow is opposite orange, red is opposite purple, and blue is opposite green. So purple is instead of white, and then these two are across from each other, and these two are across from each other. So those are pretty much the only changes in the color scheme. So if we take a look at how it works, I think that's the most important thing first. So if you just turn it, like once, like you would a normal Rubik's cube, well, cube and stuff, you wouldn't really, you don't turn it like that, because you can't turn it any other way, because yes, this lines up, but no, but this doesn't, because this is actually an edge piece and it's in the middle. So you have to turn it twice if you want to turn it once. So now if you have to turn it twice, and whenever I say turn it like I don't know, like 3 times or whatever, I mean 1, but like that was really like 2, and then 2, that was really another 2, and 3, so that was really another 3. So just, you have to like take note of that. And so back to how it works. Every time you turn a side twice, the middle turns once. So if you see, this is the purple piece, this is the purple piece, and then this is the purple piece. And if you turn it like this, they all line up. So see, purple, 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 and they just all line up. And now, every time you turn this turns, so like from this, and then 1/3, 2/3, 3/3, 4/3. So that's 1 1/3 time. So every time you turn this, then these edge pieces on the row right here that you're turning it, so all of these 4 edge pieces turn 1 1/3 time. So pretty much just 1/3 time. So that means if you continuously turn this until everything else matches up, then these would slightly be turned. And you could do it one more time. They're slightly turned, but the other way now. And then one more time. Should be solved again. So you're going to have to remember that for later. So now let's mess it up. Okay, now, the first step is to get the corners with the middle on all the sides. So that is much easier than on a Rubik's Cube, because it actually doesn't take any algorithms. You just have to know some stuff. So, I just like to start with any side, really. So I would pick this one, and then, so I would look over here, and now you see that this orange and this orange has to match, well, these 2 orange corners and these 2 orange corners has to match up. So turn it so they do, but then you need the middle, so you keep turning it until they all match up. See? So now that means both of these sides should be matching up, because that's just how it works. And now to get the other ones, I would turn it so they're not diagonal from each other. So I would turn it so they're pairs. And then now I would turn it this way. And if you notice that this is blue, and this is blue, and this is green. So you can't just turn it like this and expect it to work. because no matter how many times you do it, it's just going to be blue. So what you want to do is you want to move this green here. So you see I moved the green that was here to here, and then you want to turn it up so it's up here, and if this middle doesn't work out, you just want to keep turning until it does, and then you want to turn this piece back so this realigns. So now these should be solved, and so should this. So all of your corners should be solved with your middles. So now you want to get the edges in place. So note that this entire thing is an edge piece, all three of these pieces. So this purple thing, this twisty part, and this blue thing. So even if it's in that this is, so this corner is in because blue, twisty thing, and then purple. This thing, like this twisty thing, will always stay with these two things outside, so you don't have to worry about those. But, so yeah, these only have to match up with these. But even if it was blue, purple, that would be perfectly fine for now. So now, what I want to do is I want to find two edges that have to be switched. So this one and this one have to be switched. Because, see, blue, yellow has to go here, because this is blue, yellow. And this yellow, green has to go here, because this is yellow, green. So, this is a very simple algorithm. I would just have to turn the right side twice, so that's once, remember, twice, and then the top once, and then the right twice, and then the top once. And make sure that once is clockwise, because it doesn't matter for the top part, but it does matter for this middle, because remember, every time you turn this thing sort of twice, but I'm calling it once, this middle turns only once. So yeah. So now you notice that this and this is in the right spot. Now let's find another pair. So right here and right here is one. Wait, hold on. No. What I meant to say was, oh yeah, so what I meant to say is right here and right here, because orange, red, and then orange, purple. So these two have to be switched. So let's do that same algorithm. So the right twice. And you want to make sure, actually I don't really know if it matters, but I just turn it this way, so you just might want to. And then you turn this, the top, clockwise once, and then you turn the right twice again, and then the top clockwise again. Now if you notice, all of the edges should be in the right spot. Now, if your edges are like this, where some of them are like, where these two things on the sides are switched, then I'm pretty sure that is some sort of like parity thing. So, if you notice, one band around is perfectly fine, and two bands should be like this. So if you look on one of the two spots where these two bands intersect, that's where you want to do this algorithm. So I thought of this algorithm myself. Probably other people have thought of it, but like before me, but I thought of it. Well, I'm not sure, but so now it is pretty simple. All you have to do is turn the right down 3 times. So that's once, that's twice, that's 3 times. Turn the entire cube sort of thing with like rounded stuff clockwise, the entire thing, and then down, right, again, down, 1, 2, 3. And then if you just turn it back, you just have to do the same thing with this, but just up. So 1, 2, 3. Now, if you notice, these are okay, but now these and all of these are, like, bad. So now all you have to do is turn the bottom twice this way, and then you want to turn the right clockwise once, like that, and then you just want to turn the bottom clockwise, so like back. Now all of these should be fine. Now if you turn the entire cube this way, then you want to do the algorithm that I showed you. So you would want to do the right twice, and then the top clockwise, and then the right clockwise twice, and the top clockwise. So now all of your edges should be in the right spot. So now all you have to do is untwist these edges. To do that, if you remember, as I showed you before, you would just turn one side until they're correct. But to save time, I want to show you an easy way to remember how to do it the faster way. It does not require any algorithms or anything, and it's just a very simple trick that I thought of. So, if you notice, there is 1, 2, or 3 bands that are turned. So here's one band, and here's another band. So you should either have 1, 2, or 3 bands. Now, if you put a band so it's vertical, like this, and you notice this edge piece right here. If this black line towards the right side is pointing up or down, if it's pointing, well, you want to notice if it's pointing up or down. And if it's pointing up, then you want to turn the right side up until the corners get in the right spot, and now it should be fine. Now if it's like this, if you put it vertical and it's facing down, then you just want to turn it down. 1, 2, 3, 4. So now that's an easy way to remember which way to turn it. And now your gear ball should be solved. Thanks for watching. Bye.